అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. Today is a big milestone, important day for all of us, that we are going to start the first batch of Indian knowledge systems based on the syllabus given by Government of India. So we will further deliberate and give you details as we proceed. First, we will pay our respects to our country by reciting Vande Mataram. Then, after that, Prarthana. Then we will proceed. So, let us request Challa Chittibabu Garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayajasitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajyosna pulakitayaminim pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim suhasinim sumadhurabhashinim sukhadam varadam mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram.
వందే మాతరం. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. నౌ విల్ గో ఫర్ ప్రార్థన. వెంకటనారాయణ గారు, ప్లీజ్ చాంట్ ప్రార్థన.
Sarvebhyo namaskaraha. We will do meditation for a minute, followed by 3 times Onkar. गणानान्त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामविद्रवतु। ॐ श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मां पाहि गुरो। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
ధన్యవాదములండి వెంకటనారాయణ గారు. One minute. Can you remove the spotlight, somebody? Okay, thank you. Let us start the proceedings of the inaugural function of the first batch of certificate course on Indian knowledge systems. Let us welcome our patron, Akelda Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu. You can highlight him also. Let us welcome Prabhu garu. He is the academic director and also he is the chairman of Vishwa Yoga Vidyapit. Dr. Prabhu garu. I want to highlight him also now. And our associate director and vice president of Sanatana Dharma, Veda Samskruti Samiti, Vishalakshi garu. Let us welcome her. Can somebody highlight her? Are you there, Vishalakshi garu? Yes.
She is there.
Okay.
మీరు చేసేయచ్చండి. Now you are the host.
Okay.
Namaste Sarvebhyo.
Welcome, Andy. Okay, now let us request our patron, Sri Akal Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu, to welcome and address the gathering, please.
नमस्ते सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं व्याहरामि अद्य अत्यन्त उत्तमदिनमस्ति पवित्रदिनमपि अस्ति सप्तमी आदिवारम् अत्यन्त पवित्रदिनं भगवान् प्रार्थनां कुर्मः अस्माकं कार्यक्रमं सर्वदा ज्ञानपूरितम् अभिवृद्धिदायकं भवेत् सर्वेभ्यः ज्ञान अभिवृद्धिवर्धनं भवेत् इति मत्वा वयम् आरम्भं कुर्मः. We have got very important people today in our association. Mr. Narayan Rao garu, along with our already we have got Dr. Prabhu garu, who is the founder of Vishwa Yoga Vidyapit and chairman, and our course academic director, and other important people like K.K. Sharma garu, Nagesh ji from Bangalore, and so many other people are also there who are Ketarazu, Kameswara garu, who are already doing a lot of service in the society. And many people I don't know, maybe doing all the members I find from the biodatas, etc. Everybody is very important person in their own field. And I welcome all them for this session. Though we have got 50% of strength of the registered strength only, I hope the other people will also join us shortly. we have to work for this improvement of the uh, sessions and attendance strength, etc. The Veda Samskruti Samiti started 10 years, 10, 12 years back, about 14 years back. 2012, we started working on the name of Veda Samskruti, and it later took the shape of Veda Samskruti Samiti. We have got 4 aims. One is promotion of Sanskritam, and second is protection, preservation of Veda Samskruti, Veda Vangmayam and Sanskruti. Third is the re-standardization of our pujas, puraskarams, and all Sauta karmas, etc. with correct standards. Since in between the time of the invaders and colonial rulers, the systems have taken some wrong shapes and places with blind beliefs without knowing the sanctity of that correct ritual. So for that purpose, a renovation, a real understanding of each karma and how to work for that and how to actually perform that, what are the dravyas to be used, what are the mantras to properly to be used, whether we are using actually, whether we are following actually Veda dharmas or not, or we have taken the different shapes now and different influences of the various cultures. That we have to see, and that still work is going on, not yet full-fledged going on. That work is to be taken up. And fourth one is, we have got the research, the Vijnana point of in our Samskruti, in our Veda Samskruti. So the fourth point we have already taken up as in the form of CCSD courses and other allied courses. Vedavani Journal, we have started Vedavani Journal, through which we are promoting the papers on Vijnana aspect, why science aspect in our Veda Vangmayam. Everybody thinks that our Veda Samskruti, Veda Vangmayam means only the Yajnayaga, the Kratus, Pujas, and Ashtotar Satanamas and Sahasranamas. They think like that. That is the present feeling people have got. But one thing we should understand, 1,000 years back, or even 500 years back also probably, till Nalanda is totally destroyed, about 500-600 years back. Till that time, we have 11 universities, and wherein the whole world is to learn from us. That was our thing. And now we have got 800 crores of people. In those days also at least 100 crores people were there. They were all living very comfortably, very royally. So how they were living? They don't have science at all. Without science they were living. Is it possible to live without science? So science was there. It's not that it's not there. Science was there in our Samskruti, in our culture, in our Vangmayam, and that has to be understood properly. And the way it is being taught is different now. It is not being taught at all, first thing. It is not being taught at all. We are going in a different direction with Western influence because of Macaulay education. Because of that, we are seeing the whole world, how that is going in towards unethical, immoral, and activities of wars and rivalries among the neighbors. All the negative things are happening because dharmic education has come out of the whole education system in the whole world. So we need to re-establish rather, the dharmic education system in our culture, in our education systems. And for that, to that effect, last 10 years, our government is taking some steps, but still it is not sufficient. In democratic country, the responsibility of the people is much more than the rulers, I think. Because we have got a major responsibility to develop our intellectual capacity and guide the politicians and leaders, administrators, etc. because we send them there. So we have to select a proper persons. We have to select proper. We educate our. We have to educate them. We have to educate our students properly. And for that purpose, the organization like us should flourish. They should take up the metal and work in the society and guide the people, which was missing last 1,000 years. Rulers were, the gurus were killed. The Kshatriyas was destroyed. Kshatriya system was destroyed. So the Dharma gurus and Dharma Rakshakas are coming out of the, becoming extinct in this country. So we have to develop the intellectual gurus and intellectual Kshatriyas. This is one of the program, which is as a third level of program of our Sanatana Dharma courses, which is being taken up as development of intellectual gurus. So that's why this program is mentioned for the teachers mostly, and then the other important people in the society who are framing the rules and regulations for the society and for their administration. And luckily, people are joining also. I'm very happy, like A.K. Sharma Garu, Nagesh ji, and a corporate head like Nagesh ji, K.K. Sharma Garu, IPS officer. Like that, many people are there having different portfolios in their regular culture, regular working pattern. I welcome all. I hope our mission of developing these intellectual gurus will be successful in due course of time. And I request all of you to cooperate and interact with other members also, make them more and more come and join the course by your word of mouth. If you say how the courses are going on, and based on that, the more and more people will join. So if we find any improvement can be done in our courses, we welcome all, because no one is less here. Everybody has got their intellectual capacity there. So please, we would like to utilize their intellectual capacity to improve our strength and make our programs more and more better and knowledge sharing to the society. So please, we welcome your suggestions. Please go on giving your suggestions in chat box or directly to me or directly to Prabhu Garu or Babu Garu, anybody. We will try to see how we can implement your suggestions in our curriculum. So with these few words, with my prayers to the Almighty to give strength to us and to all of us to bring back our country into Viswaguru status in short due course of time. With these few words, I request other speakers to guide us with their suggestions and blessings. And now in this connection, I invite Narayan Rao Garu, who is in 86 years, stalwart, having number of credits all throughout the world in our Vedic culture, Vedic systems, and all those things. So I request him to a few words before during the session, bless us. With these few words, I close today, and I will be with you all throughout. And please come back to me anytime, any suggestion you want to give to me. Most welcome. Dhanyavadaha. Namaskara. Shubham Bhuyat.
Babu Garu.
Hari Om. Come on.
Babu Garu. I think there is some issue. Uh,
Maybe net issue.
Not net issue. I'm muted. Sorry.
okay.
Sorry, I'm muted and did not see. Thank you so much, ASP Rao garu, for your advice. We definitely follow and implement them. And we will request Narayan Rao garu to say a few words later after the invitee speakers finish. Now I would like to give you a overview of this course, how we planned. Meanwhile, Swaminiji, our chief guest, will join. I think she has not yet joined.
No, she has not joined.
Okay. I'll just give you an overview of this course. This is the first batch of basic level 1 certificate course in Indian Knowledge Systems, a faculty development program mainly meant for teaching the teachers who are working in the colleges and the schools to teach on IKS subject which is being introduced into the colleges by Government of India through their policy NAP 2020. Recently they have released a syllabus book on Indian knowledge systems, and based on that all higher education institutions and also schools would be conducting a subject, may be optional. So there will be the existing teachers who will be taking those classes. So this course is aimed at training them into and impart the knowledge required for them to take those classes and teach the students in the correct perspective. Of course, the Government of India and IKS department are also conducting some FDPs under their own arrangements. But that will be a different one. We want to make a special effort in training the teachers. So that is the aim and background behind this. We have already conducted many certificate courses on Sanatana Dharma. And we have taken the blessings of Kanchi Kamakoti, Shankaracharya ji, Vijayendra Saraswati. We all went there. HP Rao garu, Prabhu garu, Vishalash garu, myself. And we have shown the syllabus coverage, and he has gone through it and given the blessings for the success of all these courses. And rightly true, we had about 7 basic level courses which are very successful, and it is a full strength all the time, and a lot of people got benefited. Besides that, we had 2 advanced level courses, and also we had 1 course for the students, and we have yoga courses, about 6 of them, 7 of them, and then many short courses and many webinars from the knowledgeable special people. And there is a very good feedback from the students from every course. So in this course, I want to just show you the students' profile analysis. Now, if you see the total, we have registered are 111. Out of that, so 85, out of that, 85 are the regular attendees, and then 26 opted for distant education. That means they will go through the recordings. And out of this, the teachers are, you can say 37 and 48 out of this 85. 48 are others, and then 37 are the teachers. And the total teachers is about 55 people. But these people who are others are already qualified in CCSD. That means the topics which we have been teaching. So they are also the teachers who will be teaching wherever the possibility is there. And if you see the gender ratio, we have out of 85, 50% regular, and then 11, 15. So it's almost 50% male female ratio. And then age wise, less than 50 are 50, I mean around 50 people. And then more than 50 years, this is years, you can say. This is years. Sorry. And then more than 50 years are 61 people. Average is around 50 years. And 37 qualified in CCST course. Okay, with this, let us go to the next syllabus point of view. We will be covering these topics: introduction to IKS, origin and evaluation. This will be taken by our academic director, CSR Prabhu Garu, and he is the ex-DG of National Informatics Center and the chairman of Vishwa Yoga Vidyapeeth. There's wrong spelling, I think. Vishwa Yoga Vidyapeeth, slightly. And then another topic is Indian Astronomy Calendrical Systems by PBT Sundariji. And she is the counselor and astro consultant. And Indian Astronomical Instruments, Yantras, by Dr. P.B. Sundari. Both the topics are taken by her, will be taken by her. And a glimpse of Indian mathematics will be again taken by CSR Prabhu Garu along with one more person, Gautam Mukherjee ji. And then glimpse of Indian chemistry will be taken by a professor from Benares Hindu University. And he is the head of Center of Excellence in IKS at BHU. He is Sri V. Ramanathan Garu. And we have Ayurveda, the holistic science and of well-being. This will be taken by a doctor, Dr. Kavita Agarwal. She is a professor and HOD of Samhita and Siddhant Sri Dhanvantari Ayurvedic Medical College and Research Center at Mathura. And traditional medicinal plants, this topic also will be covered by her. And then agriculture, Indian traditional agriculture, Dr. Varalakshmi ji. She is from Osmania University. She is the Deputy Director in Sanskrit Academy. And one more important topic, Rajadharma in Vedic Vangmayam. This will be taken by our patron, Dr. Akela, Sri Akela Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao Garu, the founder and president of Veda Samskruti Samiti and patron of this course. There are some other topics like very important and interesting topics, Kalas and Natya Shastra by Dr. Veluri Sumitraji. She is a Natya Mayuri and many award she has been awarded. She is the course faculty of Veda Samskruti Samiti and visiting professor in Telugu University and Krishna University, and also she has been teaching in American universities also. Shodas Samskarams, again, very important topic, will be taken by our Vice President in Sanatana Dharma, and she is the encyclopedia. Anything you want, ask. She will be clarifying all the doubts. She is the Vice President of Sanatana Dharma, Veda Samskruti Samiti, Course Associate Director, and ex-Sanskrit Professor from VYV. And Veda Vimana Shastra will be taken by Dr. C.S.R. Prabhu Garu. And there will be a practice test. On one hour will be there after completing a few topics. There will be a practice test, and then there will be two examinations. There will be a final examination also at the end of the course. There's a physics in Vaisheshika will be covered by Dr. C.S.R. Prabhu Garu. So this is the glimpse of the topics that are going to be covered in during this course. It's all abridged. This is a vast literature. Our Sanatana Dharma is based on the large base of Vedic Vangmayam. We are trying to give a glance or a sort of guidance how to go about reading them and knowing them, because Sanatana Dharma is our way of life. Whatever we do every day, that becomes our habit. The habit of a group of people becomes our culture, Samskruti. And Samskruti which is being followed, which has been being followed right from the beginning, that is Sanatana Dharma, is based on a big volume of literature. So we will be trying to give you a glance of this database. All sessions will be recorded and they will be uploaded the next day. This evening, these classes are there. So the next day, you will be able to see the video recording. In case you have any doubts, you can refer to those videos. The classes are generally conducted for 1 hour, and then half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour will be question answer session. So you can ask the questions then and there only. If not, you can keep a record of it and then ask next day. Otherwise, still if you have doubts, you can see the recordings and make your notes. And also you can put a message on the WhatsApp group, personally, either to me or to one of these organizers, any of these organizers. Srimati Leela Savitri Devi, she will be interacting with you daily along with Sri V. Venkat Narayan Garu. Both of them will be there, and we also, all these people will also be there, but in the background. And Lalita Krishna ji, she will be taking care of your attendance. So you have to put your PIN number in the display, PIN number followed by your name, so that your attendance is considered. And Challa Chittibabu Garu is one of the organizers. You can get in touch with him for anything, any doubts you have. and I am the course admin director. I am a Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Akelda Amarendra Babu. And then our course academic director is Dr. C.S.R. Prabhu Garu. Patron is H.P. Rao Garu. So you can get in touch with any of them for anything. Don't wait, and then keep your doubts with you. With this overview of the course, let us request Vishala Shivaru, our Vice President Sanatana Dharma, to say a few words, please.
Saphaye Namaha. Sarvebhyo Namo Namaha. Om Namah Pranavaर्थाय Suddha Jnanaika Murtaye Nirmalaya Prasantaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Vikhnesa Vidhi Martanda Chandrendropendra Vandita Namo Ganapate Tuphyam Brahmanam Brahmanaspate Uma Komala Hastabja Sambhavita Lalatakam Hiranya Kundalam Vande Kumaram Pushkarasrajam. Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhir Vajinivati Dhinam Avitriyavatu. Today is very auspicious and great and very important day. In fact, in our Sanatana Dharma courses life, because we are starting a new and fresh course as per the of IKS with this name. Till now we have conducted as Sanatana Dharma courses, teaching about different variegated, complete, almost the entire Vaidika Vangmaya. All the branches have been touched a little at least through our Sanatana Dharma courses. Now for the first time, first level, first course, we are starting with IKS, that is Indian Knowledge System. It is so vast because this is the knowledge given to us by Paramatma, by the sages. So though there are so many branches, all the branches of education and the entire knowledge, complete para, apara, vijay, everything is there in the Vedas in the seed form, which has been developed into different Smruti Granthas, Smruti Vangmaya, then Shastras. We have taken only a very few selected topics now for this course. Later on, we may include so many other topics also, which are very useful and beneficial for us, the humanity, and also for reviving the our Sanatana Dharma, which of course, which is to be taken care now due to the different reasons which all of us are aware. So many hundreds of shastras are there in our Vaidika Vangmaya, Indian knowledge system, Bharatiya Jnana Parampara. It is Parampara coming from Paramatma to gods, from gods to Maharshis, from Maharshi sages to great souls of in the form of human beings, then through them to us, the normal humanity. So such great hierarchy is there for our IKS. So that should be known. Actually, Angani Vedas Chetvaro Mimamsa Dharma Vistaraha, Mimamsa Nyaya Vistaraha Puranam Dharma Shastram Cha. Vidya Khetas Cheturdasa, we say 14 Vidyas. And 4 more are there, 18 Vidyas, not only 18. There are so many other branches and sub-branches. The entire knowledge, suppose if it is considered as a very big tree, the roots which are there, which give rise to the entire tree, the roots are Vedas. Then the stem that is growing, that is all Smruti Granthas and all these 14 Vidyas. And then the branches, everything, all the sub-branches of our education. Then the fruits which we are enjoying actually, which we must aim at, that is the real knowledge, which makes the entire world live very happily in tranquility without any sort of disturbances which are now taking place, such as conflicts, wars, etc. So finally, to enjoy the bliss, to lead the life happily. That is the final aim. How that can be achieved? By getting real knowledge. That real knowledge can be acquired by all of us through study, Sravana, Manana, Nidhichasana, and also Athiti, Bodha, Acharana, Pracharana, as we say. So we must listen to the teachings of those who are aware of all those subjects. Then we must study the Shastras, Granthas. Then we must acquire the knowledge. If any doubts are there, we must clarify with so many other people who are aware of that knowledge. Because Acharyat Padamathate Padam Sishya Swamethaya Padam Sabrahmacharipyah Padam Kalakremena cha they say. So in this manner, the entire knowledge can be acquired by us through these such courses which many other like-minded people are also conducting. So many people nowadays are trying to gain the knowledge and distribute that knowledge among the worthy people, whoever are interested. So, Samgachadvam, Samvadatvam says the Veda. All of us together, we must go to achieve any goal. The goal of our aim at present to conduct these classes, it is to revive once again and make our Bharata Desha, our Sanatana Dharma, to stand at the Guru Sana, which was there for crores of years and lakhs of years. So that Gurusthana once again be replaced by our Bharata Desha and our Bharatiya Veda Vijnana. So I hope these many people have joined, and very great people and great scholars and great noble persons, in fact, who got very good fame and fame have joined. So let all of us together work on this job. I thank our Veda Samskruti Samiti and Viswayoga Vidyapeetham for undertaking such conducting of such great courses. Thank you very much. Shubham.
ధన్యవాదములండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ విశాలాష్ గారు. Now we'll move forward and let us request our academic director, chairman of Vishwayoga Vidyapeeth, to give his message, please.
Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Amsarishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhya. Friends, it gives me tremendous happiness and pleasure to inaugurate session of this Indian knowledge systems. It has been a dream. Now we have been conducting Sanatana Dharma courses, but that was more like philosophical and religious connotation as well. But the scientific component was covered in a very limited scale in our previous courses. Now the Government of India, as you all know, the National Education Policy has insisted and made it compulsory for all the education institutions to implement the education of Indian knowledge systems in all levels, school level, college level, university level. In the CBSE syllabus of 11th and 12th class, there is a paper on Indian knowledge traditions, and in third year engineering, in all engineering colleges through AICT, there is a paper on Indian knowledge traditions. And in MSc level also there are papers, subjects, and then of course in doctorate level also, they made it compulsory, UGC made it compulsory for every doctoral thesis to refer to the Indian knowledge corresponding to that particular research outcome of that particular thesis. Now, coming out of the shadows of obscurant or mysterious or unknown or doubtful, clouded environment, the Government of India has brought out a very clear-cut syllabus and textbook on Indian knowledge systems, which we have circulated to you already, and which we will be covering very strictly in this course. As the previous courses were designed by me, and I'm the academic director of all the other courses, so I'm also, this course is my design. I have been closely involved with the Indian knowledge systems for the last several years, and then I have also been associated with the Government of India, IKS, Ministry of Education, Shastri Gavan, Ganti Murthy Garu, and others who have been primarily responsible in bringing out this particular book and also incorporating it in the syllabus through AICT as well as the UGC as well as the Ministry of Education at Shastri Gavan. So I have been also invited by various universities, vice chancellors, to guide towards setting up centers for Indian knowledge systems, centers of excellence for Indian knowledge systems in universities like Madura-based Samskruti University and Chhatrapur-based MCBU, Maharaja Chhatrasal Bundelkhand University. I had delivered workshops there on Indian knowledge systems. Basically, we have a history of many thousands of years. As you know, if you look at the historical evolution of knowledge in the world, you have the Rig Veda as the oldest declared, universally accepted original source of knowledge. And the Rig Veda refers to the Saraswati River as the biggest river. And it was dried up around 4000 BC, before Mahabharata war. And it was already there in the long past of the Rigvedic ethos. There are detailed descriptions of the biggest river, Saraswati, on whose banks the ashramas of the rishis had delivered the Veda mantras, and the Vedas were generated, not authored, but generated by the Rishayaha Mantradashtaraha, including Vasishtha, Viswamitra, Bharadwaja, Vamadeva, Atri, and so on. And those ashramas are very much there. I had visited some of those spots. Those spots have become temples now instead of ashramas in the ancient times. So please mute your mics. In the entire Haryana, Punjab region and Rajasthan also, we have many centers where these temples, so-called temples, are there, which are originally the ashramas of Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, and so on. So the most of the composers, or rather the deliverers of the Vedic mantras, were great rishis like Bharadwaja gave the maximum number of rishis, mantras delivered. Vishwamitra or Kashyapa and Vasishtha, as you all know, all these are very legendary characters in our culture. So that knowledge, which is from the Rig Veda onwards, which goes back to 30,000 years, because we have Indus Valley civilization sites excavated 8000 BC in Birana, Banavadi, and so on. So we don't have exact dating, but it will be not less than 10,000 BC. So that kind of evolution for efflorescence of knowledge had automatically spread throughout the globe, because knowledge flows from high intensity zones to low intensity zones, just like a river flows from higher height to lower height. So that spread of knowledge took place in two different waves, at least. First is the Vedic period, when the Vedic mantras were there on the banks of Saraswati, and when the Saraswati River dried up, people had left that area and went to various parts of the world, including Kashmir, including South India, Karnataka, and so on. And even in the Himalayas, the Brahmin scholars who shifted to Himalayas from Saraswati River area, because Saraswati River dried up. So the knowledge spread from the banks of Saraswati River, the northwestern India, to whole world at one phase. And the second, much later phase is the 7th century, 8th century AD, where two sides, one is the Arabic and other is Chinese. Like Yuan Song, he was a professor at, he was a student and then became professor at Nalanda University, who carried 10,000 manuscripts to China. and Chinese emperor commissioned a large number of Indian scholars to translate Sanskrit texts into Chinese. So that way China is having its knowledge origin from Sanskrit texts of India. And in the West, the Arabs took all the texts and translated to Arabic. So much so that there are no Brahmins left in Sindh. They all shifted to Arabia. And that knowledge from Arab texts went into Europe and translated into Latin, and in all different subjects, as biology, mathematics, astronomy, chemistry, metallurgy, and so on. So these Arabic texts, which were translated to Latin and French, they were the source books for the European renaissance of science and technology and industrial revolution, which they don't know that they came from India and also directly from India. And third phase is the colonial period of, say, 1740 AD onwards. The knowledge transfer was enforced both by Germans and the Britishers. They just smuggled all the texts and kidnapped some scholars, and they kept in their libraries. Those manuscripts are there. Even today, I have myself seen in Germany hundreds of manuscripts in the libraries of, say, Heidelberg University and so on. So they derived the entire Western science from these manuscripts and these scholars who were taken from India by force. So kind of three phases of knowledge transfer took place. And on one side, they did all this knowledge transfer. On the other side, they suppressed knowledge development within India by colonization and slavery, and during which India went down and down, both economically and educationally. And so after, up to 1740 AD, India was having, along with China, 68% of the global domestic product. And after the British left, it had only 6%. It is exactly opposite that happened when India and China were having 68%, Europe had only 6%. So wealth or economic development is based on, one, on knowledge or technology, and second is the mineral resources, natural resources. Both were extensively available in India at one point of time, but they were looted, transferred, and suppressed in India, and the knowledge taken was developed in West, and what we call as the Western knowledge system or the contemporary knowledge system, which came back to India as our education system, which we are following in all our schools and colleges and universities, is the evolved, developed, or modified system of education coming from the original knowledge system, which is IKS. So it is not IKS, but it is OKS. Indian knowledge system is the original knowledge system, which was developed in a very rapid manner during the Renaissance and Industrial Revolution in Europe, whereas at the same time, Indians and India was kept suppressed and dependent on the British knowledge system. And finally, India became, as Macaulay predicted, the millions of brown Englishmen and women who speak, think, and behave like English men. That's what we are doing today. But the British left for various reasons. Otherwise, they had plans to settle here permanently. So now, after 75 years of independence, India is trying to regain its original identity by reviving Indian knowledge systems, which are the original knowledge systems. So in this course, we will give a very strict academic scientific view, because this whole text is only for science, not for all other subjects. So this notes is prepared by Government of India, and we are going to be strictly based on this, and it is available freely to you in our group. You can print it, please read it. So next week onwards, I will be taking exactly step by step what is covered in this book, and then others also will take up and so on. So this is a very, very deep academic systematic course, and it will have assessments and exams and all. And the idea is that those who attend this course will be in a position to deliver courses or lectures on Indian knowledge systems in various schools, colleges, and universities as the government is envisaging. Because today there is a very big problem. Nobody knows all these things in order to teach to the students. So they have to learn, and this is a channel to learn the Indian knowledge systems and deliver to the students. Thank you. I look forward to interact with all of you on a continuous basis. I'll be associated in all the lectures. Thank you. Babu garu, can you go to the next? Hello?
ధన్యవాదములండి.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our chief guest, Swamini ji, has been traveling and now she has logged in. Let us welcome her. And Namaste, Swamini ji.
Namaste to all. Namaste to C.R. Prabhu Garuji and Prabhu.
Namaste.
Namaste, Swamiji.
Namaste.
So let us request Swamini ji to bless us for the success of this course. Swamini ji, please.
Yes. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupine Vidyarambham Karishyame Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavadvyaptadehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. I'm sorry to join late, but listening to our CSR Prabhu Garuji, I'm very happy and I really appreciate and congratulate for him to have developed this whole course and book also, because it's a very timely course we have. Though government has worked on this one, but still in the schools, the Macaulay is there. That is a really surprising me that NEP already is there, National Education Policy is made, which is very strictly telling about the Bharatiya culture-based education. Still, we are studying Macaulays in the schools, and state governments also are not changing the curriculums. And so we are doing these things, so it becomes kind of a model. We should present this whole course as a model for government and for all the state governments, that see, we can do this. And so, as CSR Prabhu Garuji said, it's a strict curriculum. We are not going to compromise anywhere. So the same thing we can take to the government or each state government education department also, that this is what we need to teach. And whatever this curriculum is there, we can work on that one on the school level also, that what, like, I think, can it be start by 8th standard or 5th standard? I'm not sure about this. But
No, right now they have only in 11th and 12th, but it can be lower standards. It has to be 8th standard, maybe.
that is what I'm telling. That if we can take it to the 5th standard, because it's better, because by the time 10th standard means they are already 15 years old. So their brain is already Macaulay. Their brain is totally Macaulay, So if we can take it to the like a 5th standard, like 10 years, 11 years before their age, if we can take it to them, and we can, like Prabhu Garuji is there, Vishalakshi Amma is there, other are there. If we can make the curriculum for the 5th standard, 6th standard, 7th standard, if we can make that, and the people, those who are participating, I'm congratulating you that you have participating in this one. And those who have taken this course, if you are the teacher or you are the professor, you can think about it and you can also give your ideas to us, that how this can be introduced in the 5th and 6th standard, because
Yes.
by the time the person is 8 or 10, his basic core personality is already built up. And so, if, of course, it is good that we are giving this one, but if it comes at the age of the 10, then it's better for us. Second thing I want to say is that if we can, as a in the newspaper, if we can give as a news that this kind of the course is going on, and then we are spreading this way, because sometimes people don't know that this is happening, and if they don't know, then they cannot appreciate or they cannot participate. So to make it more public, how to do that, we have to think about it. Paper or the Facebook or Instagram, all the now everything is in social media. So we can go to the social media, we can do that. Another thing, whatever talks we are going to have, those talks also we can share on our social media, so more people can listen to it and more people can understand these things. So I don't know whether we have idea of that whatever talks CSR Prabhu Garuji is going to give, can we share that one on our Facebook or our Instagram or WhatsApp group?
Yeah.
So yes.
That's a good idea. Somebody should be appointed to do that task, full time, because somebody who knows how to propagate on social media.
My
should do.
Facebook account is there. If I have your talk, I can put there, because I have more than 9,000 followers, and then 5,000 friends are there on my Facebook. So I can put that on my Facebook also.
Yeah.
I have some WhatsApp group, like our Arsh Vidya group. We have Arsh Vani group
Yeah.
is there.
Yeah.
So in that group we can share. I have another group which is an English one. So then I can share in my WhatsApp group also.
So
So
we'll take your help in future. We'll send it to you through your help. We'll
yes. And also others, I'm sure all other participants
Yes,
also
yes.
are there. They are also, suppose some professor or teachers are there, they will have their group. So in the professor group and teacher groups also, we can share this one. And I'm sure that we are not thinking about that it should be a copyright or anything, because we are spreading the knowledge.
Yes. No copyright. Yeah.
Yes, that's all. So, and also, just now he was showing us the book. So that book also, part by part, we can release, not whole book, because people don't have that much patience to read the 200 pages book. But if we give them 5 or 10 pages weekly or monthly, then people will read it. So we can think about it that page wise we can release that one, like page
Yes.
also lectures, but pages also.
Yes.
If CSR Prabhu Garuji has time, 5 pages, 10 pages, like we can spread it for the youngsters.
Yes. Excellent ideas. All the three are excellent.
Yeah. Because we have to take it to the public, Of course, we have the 60 participants are there, those who are going to learn it from us. But 60 has to take it to the 6,000, That is what we have to do. So I am congratulating all of you. My all blessings are with all of you, and I pray to the Lord that let us take this knowledge to all our youngsters, because as Narendra Modi ji also tells that India is the youngest country in the world, and that youngest country will be only for next 25 years. Just now, last month, there was one talk by S. Jaishankar that we have only 20 years. 20 years, we are youngest country. So these 20 years, whatever we want to do, whatever impact we want to put on the world or on the knowledge or on the education, we have 20 years. So we have to plan 10 years and extra 10 years. So we need to plan for 10 years. In that 10 years, we have to go to the entire world. Then 10 years to develop. So we don't have 20 years, though we are going to be youngest country for next 20 years. But for this knowledge, we have only 10 years. So we need to plan those 10 years, that how we can take this to everybody. Because from last 15 years, this Indian knowledge system is working. One of the person is called Mitchell Denino from
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Uti, So he is also working there. But once I had a discussion with him and he said that, Swamiji, we are ready to do this thing, but it has to be gone. CBSE is there, it is available, books are there, but it's not compulsory. And therefore, no CBSE, even principal, they don't know. I know some people, some principals of the CBSE schools. When I show them, because Mitchell Danino allowed me to download some PDF books, so astronomy and all that. So I have on my laptop, and when I give them this book, they say, oh, Swamiji, we didn't know that for CBSE, this kind of the curriculum also is available. I said, you are principal, you should know that this astronomy is available. Indian knowledge system books are available, you know. So that means still we are falling short of spreading this knowledge. It shows that how we are falling short. So let us see how we can work for that also, that though government has the books and everything, but not available, or not people are not I can say willing to introduce those books in their schools, you know. They have if anybody wants, I have some old books, so I can send on the group also. I will share this book on the group. So you can take it to the principals that teach this one, astronomy, astrology, and all these books are there, chemistry. Now also, if you go to IKS website, all books are available, freely available to download. So language, Dhatu Shastra, all these books are available. So let us work on that also, that how we can spread this IKS books among the schools and others.
Absolutely, yeah.
So if you don't have, I will share the IKS website on our group. So then you can download those books also. It's a free download available. So that's the only thing I want to share. And I congratulate all of you. And let's have more and more people for this one. Again, I'm telling, I'm sorry I could not join earlier.
Dhanyawad. Swaminiji, thank you so much. In the morning, you made it possible that you could find out some window to come in and bless the meeting. And also now, also I was very doubtful whether you will be able to spare your time, but somehow you could find a internet somewhere nearby. I find most of the students in the last 7, 8 courses, they're all over the world. Not
Yes.
only from their houses, even if they are traveling in the
Yes.
airports or wherever they are, they log
Yes.
in and then contribute or take the knowledge. So
Yes.
now this has become the order of the day. So I request all the students, don't get stuck with your schedules. You can see how our chief guest is made possible to come and give her blessings. So all of you do log in wherever possible and then uh, attend the classes. And your message is taken that we will try and do publicize what we are doing all over the world through the social media. We'll find some people who can do it effectively. Let us see that. And
Yes.
one advice which you have given to start these courses in Hindi also,
Yeah.
that we will start from 8th of March.
Mm.
8th March is a good day.
Mm.
So that day we will start this IKS, sorry, not IKS, CCSD, the syllabus which we have been teaching in Sanatana Dharma courses. We will do it in Hindi language.
Ah.
I will
So
circulate.
still you are accepting the participants, or is so finished the selection?
No.
For Hindi,
Huh?
we have not started. Now we are going to start that.
Okay. Registration is not started?
Not started. I will
Okay.
take out the prospectus and send you a copy.
Yeah. You send me, because I'm in Bhopal, so I'm in touch with lot of Hindi speaking youngsters, so I can spread it to them.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it immediately.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your blessings. You are the advisor to all these courses, and it is a big success. So we thank on behalf of Veda Samskruti Samiti and VYV Vidyapeeth, and also from all Indians, all people who are following Sanatana Dharma, for your services and blessings. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Now we will proceed further, and there is one very important person amongst us, the Narayan Rao Garu. So let us request him to say a few words to all of us.
Sri Guru Hari Om. Sir, at the outset, I would like to congratulate all of you, Dr. Prabhakar Rao Garu, Dr. Babu Garu, Dr. Prabhu Garu, Swaminiji, and the whole lot of dynamic members of the team who are organizing this course. It's a great initiative started by you people. And this particular program, faculty development program, is something very close to me, to my heart, because I happen to be a director of National Institute for Technical Teacher Training and Research in Chennai for 10 years. That's an institute where we train the faculty and teach them how to teach. That's exactly what we are doing today with respect to IKS also. So that gives me a lot of pleasure to be amongst you people. Although I was not a part of it initially, thank you, Prabhakar Garu, for inviting me for this inaugural session. I'm very, very happy to be here. And here, one of the greatest speeches by you people on Sanatana Dharma. I got a lot of information today, I think, because of my presence here. Well, I happen to be a part of it in the preparation of NES long back, when something which was missing was the basic ethics, which was not introduced in the curriculum then. So I had a bit of my contribution also in the beginning, about 30, 40 years back, when I happened to be with AICT and UGC in some of the committees. However, whenever I went abroad, because in our institute we used to have teachers from 100 countries, more than 100 countries. And in some other programs like UNEP, I happened to go as a international resource center to more than 50 countries. And wherever I went, I happened to go, I always told them, used to tell them, don't think that India is a country of snake charmers. It's a country of gurus and original knowledge, as Dr. Prabhu Garu said just now. So as they stole knowledge from us, and then they're giving us in a capsule in a different format. And after a long fight, we got this back, and then we are calling it IKS. There's a great development, and I should congratulate every one of you who are so dynamic, who are dedicated your life for this Sanatana Dharma, for passing on to the next generation. I'm sure it will have a multiplier effect. And the gurus whom we are teaching now, they will teach the next generation, and they in turn will teach the next generation. So this will be a flow of knowledge from now onwards. So I thank every one of you for giving me this opportunity. Although it is not scheduled, thank you very much, sir, for giving me this opportunity again. I don't want to take much of your time. I thank you and pray God for the success of this program. Thank you very much.
Namaste.
Dhanyavadamalandi, Narayan Rao Garu. Thank you so much for your best wishes, good wishes. Now we have some time. Those who want to introduce themselves, this is the right time. Please raise your hand and say a few words quickly. Anybody wants? I hope you know how to raise the hand. Digitally, you can raise. I can't see anybody rising physically. So you have to raise the hand digitally. There is something like emotions or something like raise hand. There you have to do that. Anybody wants to say anything? Unmute yourself. And okay. Yeah. She is Durga. Durga ji, please unmute yourself and talk. Okay, she may be having some problem. We will have Subramanian ji to say a few words. MBS Subramanian garu. Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Myself, VS Subramaniam.
Yeah.
I'm working as a teacher.
Okay.
I was a student of Sanatana Dharma first course, but somehow I missed the second course. I don't know what has happened, where technical problem has come, but I am looking forward for that course also.
We are going to conduct another advanced level course in a few days, so you can join that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? Durgaji, are you ready? Could you unmute yourself? Somehow she could not do. Anybody else who wants to talk, you can unmute yourself and say. Yes. Ketaraj garu.
Sir, can I?
Ketaraj garu, please.
Sir, are you able to hear me now? Sorry. I'm Durga here.
Durga garu, 1 minute, since Ketaraj
Yes,
garu is there.
Yeah, I'll wait, sir. I'll wait.
Yeah, okay.
Sarvebhya Namaskaraha. My pranamams to all the elders here and best wishes to my colleague students. I am Dr. Ketaraju Purnima Kameshwara, presently camping in Hyderabad, but very shortly migrating to USA in the next 2-3 days. I was a student of Veda Samskruti Samiti, the first 3 levels, and now I am so fortunate I have joined this IKS course. In fact, me and my wife, we have resolved that we would try to put in every possible effort to preserve, protect, and promote Sanatana Dharma during the rest of our life. I am sure this course will help us to achieve our goal and be a part of the entire system whereby India should regain its Vishwaguru status in the years to come. I look forward to quality inputs from this particular course, and I am very anxious to learn because I like to be Nitya Vidyarthi all through. Namaskar.
ధన్యవాదములండి కామేశ్వరరావు గారు. Thank you so much. Now Durgaji, please.
నమస్కారం అండి అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు దుర్గా వడ్లమాని. I'm a journalist. I'm working for so many YouTube channels right now. And I would like to talk about the course, if you can send me the details fully, so I can make a video so that it will reach to people. I hope.
Could you repeat it? I couldn't get you. Details of the course.
No, details of the course, or if you have any, how to I present, so that I can present in my video, so that it will reach to people.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we will
Yes, sir.
associate with you and give the information so that you can spread.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Certainly. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay. Revati ji, do you want to say anything?
Mahodaya, Dr. Revati. I'm management faculty. I am working in an engineering college right now. So last 20 years I'm in teaching field. Recently, last 2 years back, we had a paper, EITK, an engineering course. So that was given to me. I have explained and I have taken that course, but unfortunately that papers don't have any credits for a curriculum. So the management ignores that subject for the explanation. That is the point where many students and many managements will not taking that classes for the students. That should be dealt by the students only. Where the students feel very bored for that subject, only to promote for the next semester, they will try to read that subject. So when I taken the subject, I have worked on that, and I added the scientific reasons for the practices, whatever we are following in Sanatana Dharma. So in that way, we can create interest and zeal to learn the courses, practices, I think. So this is what I wanted to share, sir.
Okay, actually, this course is mainly meant for the teachers who will be teaching the students in colleges and schools. So you are the right person. So you will be given enough, besides what you have already gained, the knowledge, you can take the notes and make your own notes and impart it to the students and also give it to other teachers there. Okay, now let's go to the next person, Gupta Bodaji.
సార్ నమస్కారం అందరికీ నమస్కారం ఎంతవరకు నాకు సారీ ఐ విల్ స్పీక్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ సో see I came across Indian knowledge systems as a we've been kind of referring back sometimes, oh, this was already there in Vedas, this is already there somewhere else, or if it is reflecting to the propulsion systems or the biology or the whether it is the distance between sun and the earth, it is there referred, but it's always like we are trying to contemporize versus is there a way. I mean, my intent is to understand, learn some things first, establish the base, and can we step one step forward and say it is invented or rather presented to the world better than or rather earlier than the rest of the world, so that it is not discovered, it is invented already and presented, not as a rebranded Western concept, but as the individual intrinsic Indian concept.
So you are I think a little going off the track. Actually, I just spoke in my lecture that you see historically these countries are very young. England and other countries are very young, whereas India is the oldest. So the oldest country will have the largest body of knowledge which has spread through the globe. So these people got from us, I told you, three phases: the Vedic period and the 8th century and even the British period. So having got till then, they were backward. They were backward behind. They didn't have the 0 to 9 numbers also. They didn't have surgery. They didn't have so many things. So having taken all this as late as 1740 AD, they have integrated into their knowledge system. They developed much faster than what India could do after 1740, because India was colonized and suppressed. So that is how they became more advanced than India, because India was under British suppression. And then that entire knowledge, which was originally from us but added on, improvised, came back to us as the new knowledge, like Pythagoras theorem. It is already there in Sulba Sutra 3000 years back, 3000 BC. So this kind of a phenomenon that is called digestion, knowledge digestion and repackaging, has been happening. That is why now the government has taken a very strong step to expose this fact. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sir, certainly, sir. That I missed your lecture, sir. Before I could join later.
Okay.
Apologies, but intent is the same intent is also flowing in, sir. That's all.
Right.
Guptaji, what you told is already being taken care of by us
Thank
by
you, sir.
introducing Vedavani journal. We are encouraging people to write the articles in the way which you want, to think of in advance and find out what we have which is being copied by them. So that's what we are trying to do by the Vedavani journal is started further purpose only. Last 3 years we are running it, and please, we encourage all the members here also to study a grantha and then bring out what is science in that, what is the Vijnanam in that, so that we will be in a first step to make the people know what is there. That is the thing. But the knowledge that is being spread all over the kind of world is much advanced. That is no doubt in that, because it is a combined effort also. There also our people are only there. The NASA is full of our Indian people are there. And everywhere, our people only going and doing it, whatever they are seeing it, but what they are not giving a credit to us in the books. That is the thing. They have to, every book that is being published should have a first chapter, what is there in Vedas. From there this has come. So that thing should come in every book. So we should try to, as you said, we have to try to find out the roots of for every science and then make a preamble for every book. That should be there. That is my aim. So for that purpose, people should come forward by knowing more and more about Sanatana Dharma and our books and study them, not just hearing and going away. Read the book and study and then make a note of it and then write an annexure to the books, to all the knowledge systems. Either you take trigonometry or calculus or anything or the latest computer, quantum mechanics, whatever it is. So in our effort, we are doing it. We already published one more book in our associated company, association, Kovidavanam Vani, Aruna Prashna. The Aruna Prashna is about that only, what is there in Aruna Prashna about the whole Panchabhutas and how they are connected with quantum mechanics and quantum science. So that's what we are trying out. And so many postulates were given there in that book, and people take it up and do research. Then automatically things will come into picture. So we have to study our books. For that purpose, you have to learn Sanskrit first, not just reading the translated books. If you are reading the translated books, you will be carried away what they are saying. But you have to learn Sanskrit and read yourself. Then you will be able to find out what is actually that is there, which was not known to the people now. And one more important point is, the person who knows Sanskrit doesn't know science. The person who knows Veda doesn't know science or Sanskrit. That is the problem now facing in the country because of this Macaulay education system. So unless the Sanskrit, science and Veda, three go together, this will not happen. So Sanskrit Pandits, and that's why we propose there should be a research institute in our proposals, in our vision document. We recently made a vision document. In that, we thought of encouraging the Vedic University for every state. In that Vedic University, we'll start doing research on these things, combining the Sanskrit Pandits, Veda Pandits, and Science Pandits, modern Science Pandits. These three should go together and do the research in the Veda manuscripts. So there should be a manuscript library, there should be manuscript Granthalaya in the university, and as well as there should be a group of people known to Sanskrit, known Vedas, known science, modern science. And then how to link up these things, and then what is the best thing, much more we can get. And one more thing is, out of 1131 sakas of Vedas, we got only 11 sakas now. And other sakas where they are lying down, we have to dig them out and bring them to the floor. Then we may find more and more knowledge in these things. Out of 1131 sakas, if I got only 11 sakas now, how much knowledge we lost? Even these 11 sakas, we are not totally doing research.
Understood.
Not understood, not doing research. Out of 11 sakas, only 7 sakas are being read now. So the only 7 sakas, from the 7 sakas also, we are not totally understanding what is there in that. So that can happen only when these three combine together: Sanskrit, science, and Veda.
Okay.
That effort should go ahead.
Swamiji wants to say a few words.
Namaste. You can see behind me Adi Shankaracharya ji. Can you see?
Yeah, we can see.
So I am in Ekatma Dham. I am a residential Acharya here. And in the garden, we have this statue of Shankaracharya ji. So I'm sitting there. And we are working with the youngsters between 18 to 32. This time we have organized Vedanta camp. 22 Vedanta camps will be there in 27. Out of that, 18 will be for 18 to 32. And every camp will be 50 students. Now 2 camps are started, one in Coimbatore and one in Rajkot, Ahmedabad. So like this, more and more youngsters, we are bringing them. Last year, we had 20 camps of 50 students for the Vedanta. So in this project, we are working on the Shankaracharya's work. So I just wanted to show you this Shankaracharya statue. And also, I was just listening to them, and as CSR Prabhu Garuji said, it is not IKS, it is OKS. That we have to remember. All of us to remember, it's the original knowledge system, not Indian knowledge system. So original says that it is from us only. So I like that word. So I wanted to tell that I like that word, that original knowledge system, Then we have to remember that.
Thank you, Swamiji. You have brought the blessings of Adi Shankaracharya also to us now.
Yes, that's why I thought, that is what I thought, that let me show you that this beautiful, and if you see the face, it is a face of the 8 years old boy.
Yeah.
Can you see that clearly?
Yes, yes. It's
Yeah.
in Bhopal,
So,
right? It's in Bhopal.
yeah, it is in Bhopal. See, now you
So
can,
at that,
they
at
made,
that time only,
at the age of 8, Shankaracharya came to Omkareshwar to his guru, Govind
yes,
Padacharya.
yes,
And
yes,
that's
yes.
why
That's
they
right.
made it 8 years old boy statue. And this is the
Yes.
first, like in Omkareshwar, they have 108 feet statue. There also the same one is there. So it is the youngest statue in the world. Nobody has created such a huge statue of the 8 years old boy. So this is the statue I wanted to show you, all of you. So we can have a blessings of Adi Shankaracharya also.
Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Pranam.
Dhanyawad.
Pranam.
Thank you very much, Swaminiji. Really, we are all blessed.
Yes. See, he is with us. He's
Yes,
always with us here.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
He is only doing. We are only just
Yes,
instruments.
you're right. Because of him only we are Hindu,
Yes, yes.
Yes. Thank you very much. I have to leave now.
Thank
Om
you.
Tat Sat.
Thank you. Dhanyawad, Swaminiji.
You are welcome. All of you are welcome.
Yeah. Now we are going beyond time. If somebody wants to say anything urgently, otherwise we'll go for prarthana by Venkat Narayan Garu.
Yes, sir.
Please chant prarthana.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य परिपालयन्ता न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सदनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतं सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
ధన్యవాదములండి వెంకట నారాయణ గారు. Thank you so much. Now let us go for our national anthem. Janaganamana by request Kala Chittibabu garu to recite, please.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद
ఉండండి తాత అని వచ్చింది అది అరుపులన్నీ ఎప్పుడు తీసి ఉంచాలి అది అన్ని చోట్ల తిరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది
Okay. Now Let me stop the recording.